What's good, guys? Welcome back to Some of the Pack. My name's Jake. It's pre-release weekend for Core Set 2020, so I went down to my LGS, picked up a box. We're going to get cracking into that. I'm super excited. This seems to be probably the best core set that's been released in a really long time, if not ever, at least in modern time. So let's get this thing going and see what we get. Alright, yeah, super excited for this set. We've got ley lines, we've got this Chandra set. Very cool. So let's go through some of the commons for the first couple, just to kind of check out what we have. Leaf Kindred, cool. Shock, alright. Always good to see Shock in a standard set. This could actually see some construct play, possibly as like a sideboard card. These are uncommons. Drawn from Dreams. Look at the top 7 cards of your library. Put 2 of them into your hand and the rest on the bottom of your library in a random order. Kind of cool. Ooh, and a Veil of Summer. Nice. Nice. This is great. Veil of Summer foil. This is like a competitive EDH staple for green. That's awesome. Super pumped for that. Well, this set's been interesting because it's, I don't know, I think it's pretty widely acknowledged that the set's powerful. Like, there are just some really good cards in it. Like, the Leyline cycle coming back is huge. I think Sorin Impervious Bloodlord is extremely powerful. It might not be today. Gargos, right? It might not be today. And these tokens, too. These full art tokens. It's pretty awesome. Yeah, Sorin might not be super powerful today, but I feel like it's just a matter of time before some vampire just makes it real good. Ooh, Colossus Hammer. Little Cigar's Egg, Colossus Hammer combo. Field of the Dead. Oh, and a Dragon Mage foil. Yeah, so some people, I think it's pretty widely accepted that this is just a very powerful core set, which is exciting, but it sounds like there might be some opinions that the value might not be there. And interesting thing with that is, okay, so this is also, I keep jumping around, but Corpse Knight, apparently there's some misprints. Some are printed as 2/3s. Be interested to see. Ooh, Steel Overseer, nice. It's a nice rare rip. Some people might have some opinions that there's not a lot of value in this set. And actually, when Core 19 was released, it was about 320 was the set value. And same time, like right now, 2020 is at about just over 380. So I think the value's there. It's not like a master set, obviously. Embodiment of Agony is just pretty sweet. Costs 3, Flying Death Touch. When it enters the battlefield, put a +1/+1 counter on it for each different mana cost among non-land permanents you control. So like the example here is 2 colorless and a black versus 1 colorless and 2 black. That actually is different mana cost. So it's not converted mana cost, it's actual different mana cost. So that's pretty cool. The other thing I think I like with this set is that they've increased the Bishop of Wings. They've increased the foil occurrence. I think I read that it's 1 in every 3 packs instead of 1 in every 6 to 7 or something like that. So that's kind of cool. I like my shinies. I like my foils. So I think that's kind of cool. Ooh, Temple of Epiphany, very nice, and a Manifold Key foil. See, I think you could typically expect to get somewhere in the 5 to 7 foils per box, somewhere in that range. Wake Root Elemental. We'll see where we end up with this box. Warden, Cryptic Caves, Chandra Spitfire. Ooh, Scheming Symmetry. This is actually one of the cards I'm most excited for. 1 black, choose 2 target players. Each of them searches their library for a card, then shuffles their library and puts that card on top. So it's a symmetrical tutor. You and an opponent both tutor up a card and put it on top. But like in Modern, things like Thought Scour, Teferi make this an instant, so you get it first. Plus, that art, are you kidding me? That art is just amazing because Seb McKinnon does crazy good work. Hardcover. Oh, I missed one that particularly matters, but brought back. It's pretty cool. Like that. Keldon Raider foil. Lightning Stormkin, Angel of Vitality, Salvador Ruin, Omnath, first mythic. It's pretty good. Enters the battlefield, it deals damage to any target equal to the number of elementals you control. Whenever a land enters the battlefield under your control, put a +1/+1 counter on target elemental you control. If you control 8 or more lands, draw a card. Ooh, there's our foil rare. Repeated Reverberation. When you cast the next instant, when you next cast an instant spell, well, that's awkward. Cast a sorcery spell or activate a loyalty ability this turn. Copy that spell or ability twice. You may choose new targets for the copies. That's pretty sweet. Like that. Fun little card. I wonder if with the increased foils, if there's also, Leyline of Combustion. Nice. Definitely want the Leyline cycles. I wonder if there'll be more than one foil rare in boxes now too. I'm not sure. Cavalier of Flames, there's our second mythic. See, I buried our first one here. Let's put that up there. Cavalier of Flame. There's a whole cycle of these elementals. Leyline of Abundance. Alright. I'm not super excited about the green Leyline. The red one seems pretty sweet, though. Thrashing Brontodon. It's a great reprint. Icon of Ancestry. I hope you all have a fun pre-release weekend. I, again, am missing this pre-release. I won't be able to do any seals or anything. We have there's another Leyline of Combustion. A little duplicate rare. It's elemental full art. That's kind of cool. It's too bad it wasn't foil. I'm sure we'll see that soon. Vivian. This card in Limited is almost unbeatable. Distribute 2 +1/+1 counters among 2 target creatures. They gain trample until end of turn. Her minus is target creature you control deals damage equal to its power to target creature or planeswalker. And -5, you may choose a creature card you own from outside the game, reveal it, and put it into your hand. Super, super powerful stuff. Very, very good. And Boneclad Necromancer foil. Golos Tyrant Pilgrim. There's a potential 5-color commander. When Golos Tireless Pilgrim enters the battlefield, you may search your library for a land card. Put that card onto the battlefield tapped, then shuffle your library, and then you pay 2 in Wooburg. Exile the top 3 cards of your library. You may play them this turn without paying their mana cost. That's kind of cool. That's kind of cool. I don't know if it's better than like a Niv Mizzet or Sisay that were just printed, but it's pretty awesome that we're getting at least some options, some fun options for 5-color commanders. This Seb McKinnon art is also awesome. Blood for Bones. Ooh, Leyline of Sanctity. Nice. Nice. Like that. Ooh! And the foil Leyline of Anticipation. That is fantastic. I did not have one of these, and it is pretty good in EDH, so pretty stoked for that. That's awesome. Love it. So 2 foil rares, and we're just over halfway through the box. Fry, also love this art. I think it's hilarious. Tail's End, counter target, activated ability, triggered ability, or legendary spell. It's probably also EDH playable. Commander playable. Cutthroat, Wand, Altar, Hanged Executioner. Could be a good one for Modern Spirits. Did I miss? What did I miss? Oh, what's happening? Stormkin, Rule of Law, Reclamation, and Knight of the Ebon Legion. This also seemed to be a pretty good limited card. So 1-drop, 1/2. You can pay 3. Gets +3/+3 and Death Touch until end of turn. It's pretty solid. Being your end step, if a player lost 4 more life this turn, put a +1/+1 counter on it. Yeah, it seems pretty strong. Herald of Sun. Rotting Regisar. This also seems like a pretty fun card. Costs 3. It's a 7/6. And then at the beginning of your upkeep, discard a card. You don't even have to. It's not random like the old school Masticore. Yeah, I mean, if you have no cards in your hand, it's just a 7/6. There's no like if you don't sacrifice it. So it's interesting. I don't know if it'll see play, but it sure is interesting. Very powerful. And Dread Presence. Ooh, and a foil Anticipate. Sweet. Temple of Triumph. There's another temple. So that's our second temple, I believe. Dread Presence. Whenever a swamp enters the battlefield under your control, you can draw a card and lose 1 life. Deals 2 damage to any target, and you gain 2 life. Could be good. Ooh, a 3rd foil rare. Temple of Epiphany. Nice. That's awesome. Woo! Yeah, that's great. Super happy with that. Super happy with that. Ooh. Mu Yanling. This is actually could be a pretty exciting Planeswalker too. It costs 3, 2 loyalty. You can +2 until your next turn. Up to 1 target creature gets -2, -0, and loses fine. So protects itself. And then the next turn you can create a 4/4 elemental bird with flying. So that's kind of cool. And then if you can get her up to 8, you can emblem with islands you control have tap, draw a card, which is obviously very, very good. So 4 mythics. I do really want that Sorin. Or the new Chandra, the mythic Chandra. It's also Seems pretty powerful. Loxodon Life Chanter. And Squad Captain foil. Glinthorn Buccaneer. Ooh, Evolving Wilds. Watch out. And Master of Replication. Not too exciting. There's a Chandra there. The rare Chandra. Put a loyalty counter on each red planeswalker you control is 0, another 0. Create 2 1/1 elemental creature tokens. They have haste, sacrifice them at the beginning of the next end step. And then -2, you may cast target instant or sorcery card with converted mana cost 3 or less from your graveyard, and then you exile it. It's kind of cool. I think there's, especially lately, the 3-drop planeswalkers, there's almost certainly room to play them in something. Drakoseth. This is another. Is this part of the cycle or is this a separate cycle? Ooh, there's a foil island. And this video is going along. Try to speed it up. Ooh, another Leyline of Anticipation. That's great. Probably won't add prices to this video since it's so early and they're just so volatile. I mean, if I put prices in them, by the time I get it added in, ooh, Kalia, nice. That's sweet. By the time I put prices in them and get it posted, they'll already be way off. So I'll go back to that in the next, probably the next video or the video after that. Temple of Mystery, okay. Ooh, and a Growth Cycle foil. That art's pretty sweet. Alright, last pack. Doesn't look like we'll get that Sorin or that Chandra, but that's alright. Elvish Reclaimer. Could be good, maybe. Thanks for checking out the video, guys. Hope you enjoy your pre-release weekend. I know I had a ton of fun opening this box. Got lots of good cards. Foil Temple of Epiphany, foil Leyline of Anticipation, foil Repeated Reverberation. So we end up with 3 foil rares. I guess we'll have to check and see if this is the norm. If you get like 2 to 3 foil rares from now on in boxes. It's kind of cool if you do. But again, thanks for checking out the video. Check out my other videos. More Core Set 2020 openings to come. So until the next one, bye-bye.